Hello.
Hello,
Welcome to the podcast, the
the
podcast.
podcast.
I feel like a fully fledged podcaster now, just because, we've done it for more than 2 times.
I know. Is it time? Like, we're gonna have a season two. Every week we have a little bit of a break and we come back, and it's basically a new season, isn't it? So yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, do you know, I'm looking at your microphone now and I think I need an upgrade. I remember I went to buy one and Tom was like, oh, don't spend a load of money on rubbish that you can use once. And I could be like, I've used this microphone like 6 or 7 times now. So that maybe we do 10 and then I treat myself to a microphone that looks like an actual microphone.
Oh
Don't know, I
yeah.
suppose it does a bit, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Mine's got the what do you call it? The muff on it.
Yours has got the muff.
Mine's got the muff.
Yeah. Do you know what? Weirdly, at work, I said the word mufflers the other day, and that made me laugh. And it's just, that's 2 muffs in 1 week.
Oh God. I
Well,
say do at work all the time. I tell you what I will do, do. What I will do is do.
so I've got this thing of saying if I don't like something, I go, oh, that's just poo poo caca. And people just look at me and I'm like, oh, that is poo poo caca. And they're
You
just
said
like,
that to me
okay.
in a
Did
voice
I?
note earlier, and it made me die. I was driving home from work and I was like,
Our voice notes. So we're on a group chat. There's 4 of us. There's me and Sophie. And there's 2 other friends. And basically, we're all talking about work and life's lifing, you know how it is. And we'll be talking and it'll be something quite serious. And then there'll be a voice note from Soph and it's like, and that. And then it's just like, and anyway, the serious suggestion I have for you is
yeah.
yes,
It
you
takes a
know.
little while for my brain to catch up sometimes. So I'm like, hi everyone, and then I buffer a bit and I go, and I'm
Yeah,
like, anyway, what I really think we should be discussing here is about emotional intelligence.
absolutely. It makes me laugh. I think it's great. Oh, that brings me to hiya. Do you remember
Hiya.
that?
Yes.
So again, I did
God.
that to my colleagues. And I worked with 2 guys, and I was like, hiya. And they were like, beg your pardon. And I was like, the hoya. They're like, no, I don't know the
Schisma.
hoya. I was
Oh
like,
no.
hiya. And then it just, yeah, it just happens now. But
Oh
then,
man.
brilliant, the hoya.
Right, Jess. It's time for
Yes,
you to introduce this week's theme of the podcast.
this week's theme is lottery. The lottery.
Big bucks lottery.
But, what was it? DJ, lottery.
Uh, uh, uh.
Hiya.
The lottery.
Yeah, the lottery. Lots of different thoughts, lots of different ideas. It's great. I mean, I've not won the lottery. I've not run anything. Have you?
No. I mean, previously, like the odd £2, 10 pence here. I
Hmm.
used to do play the lottery a lot in my final year of uni, actually, and I haven't done it since.
Yeah, it's that whole thing though. And I put out on socials. I asked people, did they play things like that. There's the whole set. You've got to be in it to win it, right? And if you're not
Mm,
playing it, but you know what? It's so hard, isn't it? To want to, you want it, but then you've got to put the effort in to do it.
yeah.
And 20% of people said that they did play, which isn't much, and then the 70% said sometimes. I think it's that consistency as well, isn't it? You need the consistency to be in it.
Yeah, like my mum's part of a syndicate, so
Mm,
a lottery syndicate, so they all pay in a certain amount every month in the pot, and if they win, it goes back in the pot and they divide it out between them.
yeah.
But like my mum's like, yeah, the most I've ever won £7.80.
God, it's nothing, is it? That's
No.
nothing. Um, did you know that the lottery first started on the 19th of November, 1994?
It's only 30 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
God.
Mm, mm.
Wow.
I mean, I don't know the deets
Happy
deets. It's
30
obviously good.
years. Happy
Yeah.
30 years, the National
Congrats.
Lottery.
Woo.
Woohoo! And
That's
when
lovely.
Mystic Meg used to do the bit at the end.
What does she
Remember
do?
that? Do you not
I
remember
never watched it.
Mystic Meg off Lottery?
No, I
So they
don't.
do
No.
the
Who was
balls
who
at
was she? Who
Mystic
is
who
she?
is she? Like an agony aunt.
Oh,
You
what
don't
does she
remember
do? Just
Mystic Meg? My dad used to call her Septic Peg. No.
no, I did not remember Mystic Meg.
What? Oh my God. Prime time, Friday night TV. Just before, yeah,
Oh,
when they used to call
weekend
the lottery
TV.
numbers out on the
Mm,
telly, and then there'd be some like it would be like top of the pops and that after.
Oh, tea of the peas. Yeah, baby.
TOTP. But yeah, the lottery. So Jess, tell us, what would you do? First of all, I feel like
Mm,
I've had this conversation about the lottery, like maybe a few days ago. First of all, would you go public if you won the lottery, like press and stuff? Would you tell people like, and what would be
mm,
like,
mm.
what would the first thing you would do with your money? What
Oh,
would you do?
I think about it. My gut goes not to tell people, but I tell people everything, and I cannot make decisions on my own. So I
Mm,
don't see how I wouldn't be able to. I think what I would really like to do is not tell people how much I'd won. So it's like, yeah,
mm.
I've won a good amount, but that is, and then people can, they could be getting a bit like, has she won 250,000 or has she won 74 million pounds?
Oh,
That's, and
yeah.
one thing I wanted to talk about is how different it is now. Like now, how awful is it that we're like a million? A million? What can you do with that? Not that much, really, is it? We've got a
No.
house,
Mm.
house, couple of holidays,
That's
and a car.
a house, of holidays, and bills for 5 years. That's it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
even
I
5 years,
mean,
probably 2 years.
no, not with the price of the heating.
Oh, honestly, that gas
Holy
and lecky.
moly!
British Gas, you've got trouble on your doorstep.
From us, we'll
From
tell you. Hey,
from me to you. I don't like you very much, British Gas.
I'll give you one of
Um,
these. Oosh,
but yeah, I don't think I'd go public like being Take a Break magazine lottery winner.
public.
Woo.
But then also, I love attention. And perhaps if
Me
someone
too.
said, you get a double page spread.
Yeah, double page
Absolutely.
spreads, a feature on this morning.
Oh, I'll feature on this morning. Could
I,
you imagine?
could you
This could
imagine?
just be the start.
Loose women lottery winners. Oh.
So they're like, so you're just a part-time podcaster now. You've won the lottery. What do you think you're going to do? And you're going to be like, well, I just love podcasting so much. That's a hobby. Obviously, I'm going to continue that whilst being 74 million pound richer.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm also, yes, also like the attention. Categorically, Cancerian, middle child, ginger, love attention.
Mm, you've got the full
Um,
package.
yeah, all of it. So yeah, but I don't think I'd go public, but I think the first thing I would do is like, I don't know, maybe go for a nice meal somewhere or buy something that I haven't had. Like, what would I get? Like,
Dyson Airwrap.
I don't know,
Just
like I
just
don't
putting
know,
it out there.
a
That's
Dyson
that's
Airwrap.
lottery winnings. Literally, that how shows you how excited. If you don't know, if you're listening, if you don't know how much a Dyson Airwrap is, if you don't know what it is, then Google it. But it's what is it, £500 now?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like go for a meal somewhere or have a really nice takeaway. That would be the first thing I did.
I think that's the first thing, because things like, yeah, I'll get this house, but I'm not just going to buy any house. I've got loads of money to play with
Oh
now. That's going
yeah.
to take me time. I might even build the house. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Oh,
Tom
I'd
always
love
says he'd go traveling. He'd be like, I'm just going to go traveling for 6 months. And I'd be like, okay. But I'd be like, I want to make a home. I want to get all these
yeah.
lovely things.
I know exactly what I would do with the money. Um, and it would be to buy some land or uh a barn or a house with some land, right?
Mm.
And have a small holding of animals, but also on this land, sorry, motorbike yobs of Suffolk going past my house. Do you mind?
Hmm.
So yes, I'd buy some land, um, with a small holding for some animals, but equally I would like to set up my own hotel slash Airbnb slash
Mm.
rescue for
Mm.
animals. So listen here, dragons. All right. So,
I would like to
right,
give you a
Duncan,
1.5% stake.
yes,
Valentine.
Duncan Bannatyne, give me your money. So, and the concept is it would be somewhere in the countryside, Essex countryside,
Mm.
Suffolk
Mm.
countryside, commutable from London,
Mm.
and other cities are available. But because it is, that animal adoption rescue centre, people from outside of the countryside, people from in the city can come to my B&B slash hotel and stay, minimum of 2 nights stay, £180 per person, or per night. I haven't.
We're not here for free, we need to make a
No,
living.
no, no, no. My money's going to be making money, all right?
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Mm.
Um, but people can come and stay, and they can stay, and if they can hang out with a cat or a dog for a whole weekend and decide if they want to rehome it, and then they just give a donation, and then that money then goes back to the RSPCA or Cats Protection or one of them, and then I say, oh, excellent, I've got a few more spaces opened up at my Sanctuary Airbnb. Please send me some more animals for rehoming.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I love? That could become a reality.
I know.
That's not too far-fetched.
No, I know. If I only had rich grandparents. God.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
hard.
So that is the
sounds
dream.
fun.
That is the dream,
Mm.
is to do something like that with, something that's an investment. It's going to make money, but it's, a bit of giving back as well. So that's what I would
Yeah.
do. And I'd also buy a townhouse villa in Sicily.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'd have multiple properties. If I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
if we're talking big, big, big win, I'd have
Yeah.
multiple properties.
A
I'd obviously do
yacht.
that thing where it's like, do you know, I don't like the sea that much.
Mm.
I might have a yacht that's moored in Ibiza.
A land boat.
A land boat that I can
Land.
step onto the boat.
A yacht in Ibiza is a good shout, actually.
Yeah, maybe we can collaborate on that. I'm happy to
Yeah.
share,
If we both win
I'm
the
not
lottery,
greedy.
yeah, we'll have it as a timeshare. Oh, you've got it these
Yeah.
weeks, I'll have it those
Yeah.
weeks. Sorted. Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely. There's yeah, I don't know what to do house. My dream is like some country house. I always thought when I was younger, sort of like a big house, but I just big house aren't for me because I just hate cleaning. But actually I love a
Oh,
cleaner. Who am I kidding?
oh, of
Oh,
course you
one
would.
of the things with money, I would pay to have someone come and cook me all the delicious meals
Oh,
full
yes.
time. Food prep and
Chef.
cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
done, done, done.
Yeah,
I would like someone to just cook me delicious, nutritious meals. I'd like to have snacks ready to go, trying new things. Just someone doing my shopping for me. Not interested, food shopping that is. Not
yeah.
interested in that. A cleaner, yeah, not gonna clean, no thanks. Yeah, that's what I
Amazing.
want.
Yeah.
That's what I'd really like.
Oh, the dream.
That
So
would be the dream.
my mum came back on this one.
Mm.
She didn't have too many words. She just said, I would surprise all of my children, which is lovely. Thanks,
Oh.
Mum. Would you like to surprise me with 50 acres and a barn conversion?
Surprise!
You'll
Here
be you'll be an
is.
investor. You'll be an investor in the Pause a While Hotel.
That's lovely. That's
The
lovely.
name is still to be decided. That's just literally what popped into my head.
And there is that thing as well, though. We often talk about, obviously, I'd like to help all my friends and family, but you've got to stop it somewhere, right? You can't just literally give money to everyone. And
Yeah.
I think, depending on the person, some people I would like to gift money, and some people I'd like to give something. Like to some of my family members, I'd like to gift them, like buy them a home and be like, here
Mm,
you go.
yeah. I'd
Yeah,
like to pay my mum's
tricky.
mortgage off, and then she
That'd be
just doesn't got to
nice.
worry about it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm, mm.
But yes, what have the listeners been saying about the lottery?
Yes, we had a really interesting fact come in about the lottery, which is superb. And it blew me actually. It blew me away. I didn't think that that would be true.
It huffed and
So,
puffed
did
and
you
blew
know
away.
that if someone had won all of the lottery winnings since day one, they would still have nowhere near as much money as Elon Musk? So for 30 years of lottery winnings equates to around 94 billion,
Billion.
whereas Elon Musk is at 264 billion. I
Well,
think, unless I've written it down wrong. I mean, that's what we're going to go with. So
how?
you're welcome to
How?
fact check.
I just don't
Wild.
understand that level of wealth.
I don't think anyone can. I don't think anyone can understand. I don't think I could even the when you're teaching, you're meant to help children to understand like the
yeah,
value of numbers, and they say that it can be really hard for, I mean, even adults to even understand a million. Like, what does a million look like?
yeah,
And it's huge. It's
big,
massive.
yeah.
So even to have 1 million to then become 1 billion and have hundreds of billions, like it's craziness.
So
We're
is it
talking.
A billion is a million, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ah,
I say
God.
that. Oh no.
And about
Oh no, I
measurements,
should know
like
that.
I don't know. I am not a teacher, but I will say in terms of
We
like
don't go up to billions.
comparisons and measurements of stuff, right? I used to work in the water industry, and the go-to was like, this is as much water as 50 Olympic swimming pools. Oh, because I often frequent an Olympic swimming pool and I know how much bloody water's in there, don't I? No, people haven't got a clue. Oh, how much
Well, it's
water's in
actually
an
apparently. Well, we do learn that at school a little bit. Supposedly, now I'm confused. 1,000 million is a billion. Why would they do that?
Oh,
Why would they
maybe
change it
would it
up?
not then be called a thrillion?
Wow. Well,
Well,
quite.
uh,
That if one would like a thrillion in their lifetime.
1 trillion pounds. Wow. Elon Musk has got
I
a lot
mean,
of money.
he has got a lot of money. Muchos manios.
Yeah.
Um, which is really interesting. Which brings me on to do you remember the program Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Oh yeah. I don't know the
Did you
theme tune,
watch
but I
it?
do remember it. Yes, I watched it as do you know? I watched it when Chris Tarrant did it. I watch it now that Jeremy Clarkson does it. And in my new
Jeremy
car,
Clarkson does it.
he does. And in my new car, when you're stuck in traffic, bored, and you've got the engine off, you can play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire on the console in the car. It's
I've seen
great.
that. Fantastic. It goes
Mm.
diddle 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 diddle
Yeah, that's
diddle.
it. Yes.
That's when you've got the question. So we can either, I've got one, two, three, four questions lined up for you,
Right.
all at different amounts. We
Oh,
can either play
exciting.
from smallest to biggest,
Yeah.
or you just pick a, we want to go smallest to biggest.
Yeah. Let's do this partner.
So we're going to start at £200.
Okay.
So, Sophie, for
Mm.
£200, here is your question. Which Disney character famously leaves a glass slipper behind at a royal ball? Your four options are Pocahontas, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, or Elsa.
I'm
Would
going
you
to
like me to
lock
repeat?
in. I'm going to lock in Cinderella.
Dilla, 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 dilla. Is Cinderella your final answer?
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding. Correct. You've won
Woohoo!
£200. I'd skip and go. That gets harder.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well done. You've won £200. I always
Thank you
remember
very
starting these
much.
programs being like, yeah, like I don't even know why it's that hard. Oh my God, easy, easy. We jump up to £2,000 now.
2,000 points.
What would you do with
Yay.
2 grand? Because it's not that much. That's basically a couple of Nando's, really, isn't it?
I'd book a holiday,
Yeah, nice
maybe.
holiday.
Yeah, just a
Off to
little one.
Beefer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll do beefer for 2 days.
Would you go back to Disney?
Yes, tomorrow, now, every
Would
day.
you? Oh, you
Yes.
loved it.
I want to go now. I'm trying to convince
What to go now?
my niece wants to go again, so I'm trying to convince my brother, like, should we get this secured for next year?
Absolutely. Get it locked in. Well, if you've done this, you get £2,000. So
Okay, that can go in the Disney
could
fund.
be. For £2,000, Sophie, which toys have been marketed with the phrase robots in disguise? Is it A, Bratz dolls, B, Sylvanian families, C, hatch animals, or D, Transformers?
I know this. Easy peasy. D. Transformers.
Yeah, correct. Hold on. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. Okay,
Robots
so you
in
got
disguise.
202,000. Is that how it goes? I wouldn't even have
Two.
known
No,
that.
it just goes. No, it goes 200, then 2,000.
Oh, right, yeah.
And
Right now,
you can give me
the next one.
2,200 if you like.
I mean, that's how it should do, isn't it? That's how it should
Yeah.
work. We've got
Is it
two
like the
questions
weakest
left.
link? Bank.
Yeah, yeah, bank. That was funny. Oh, that was savage, that was good.
Mm.
This one is for 125,000. 125,000, and then the next one's for 1 million.
Crikey, mate.
So for 100, it gets harder. So for 125,000, construction of which of these famous landmarks was completed first? If you can't see, Sophie looks really confident. Is it A, the Empire State Building,
Right.
the Royal Albert Hall, C, the Eiffel Tower, or D, the Big Ben clock tower?
Right, which is the oldest, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I could do a 50-50 if you want. You've got 50-50 or phone a friend if you like any of those.
I am torn between two. But if I
Do you want to do a
50-50, if
50-50?
I 50-50 and it's those two, then I'm still none the wiser. Okay, let's do
Okay.
50-50.
So
Ah!
I am going to take out the
So,
Royal Albert Hall
right.
and the Eiffel Tower.
Okay. I'm
So
going
it's
to
either the Empire State Building or the Big Ben Clock Tower.
So, Houses of Parliament, Guy Fawkes, fireworks night, well old, like from yesteryear.
Yar.
Empire State Building, Empire State of Mind. We're gonna go for Big Ben Clock Tower, but not the
Is that your final
reconstruction.
answer?
But it's just finished construction, reconstruction. Does that count?
No, it's not the reconstruction, no.
I'm gonna go for Big Ben.
Okay. Dilly-dilly-dilly-doo.
Bing bong.
You've gone from Big Ben Clock Tower. It's correct. You have
Oh,
just
thank
won
God
yourself £125,000.
For anyone that is listening on the podcast and not watching on YouTube, I almost flashed everybody.
For 125,000 though, absolutely.
Yeah. Nothing,
Okay.
nothing less.
I also looked it up and it was constructed in 1859 for anyone that cares.
Woo-hoo!
Right now, this one. I hope it. Good luck to you.
Do you know the answer?
I mean, I've got the answer.
Oh.
Did I know it? No.
Oh God.
Could I have
Channeling.
guessed? Sure. What's it?
Channeling intelligence. Channeling
You know
intelligence.
more than you think.
Okay.
For 1 million
Mm-hmm.
Great British pounds.
Mm-hmm.
In 1718, which pirate died in battle off the coast of what is now North Carolina? I haven't made this up. This is a £1 million question. Is it
Right.
A, Calico Jack? Is it B, Blackbeard? Is it C, Bartholomew Roberts? Or is it D, Captain Kidd?
I mean, Blackbeard's out of a fairy tale, isn't he?
No comments.
Oh God. What was the first? What was the first one?
Calico Jack, Blackbeard,
Yeah.
Bartholomew Roberts, or Captain Kidd?
Oh God.
If this was the real thing, would you walk away with 125,000 or would you go for the 1 million?
In hindsight, I would have gone for. Oh, in hindsight, I would have gone for me gut of bloody Big Ben, which is what I was going to go for.
And so the 50-50.
Oh, no, I'd have to walk away because I've used all my lives, haven't I? And I honestly don't have a clue. I think it's between C and D.
Bartholomew and Captain Kidd.
Yeah. Because I feel like the first two are just made up. Blackbeard is like a character, isn't he? Let's go for C. Bartholomew, what's his chops?
For Bartholomew, what's his chops for 1 million?
Bartholomew.
For Bartholomew, what's its chops for 1 million? That is incorrect.
Oh,
but it's fine. It was Blackbeard.
What? It's not real. I'm Googling this.
Google. In 1718, which pirate died in battle off the coast of North Carolina? Did you get all of that?
Edward Teach, better known as Blackbeard, was an English pirate who operated around the Northwest Indies. Oh, he was a real pirate. I just thought Blackbeard was like some Pirates of the Caribbean made up rubbish.
Like Captain Jack Sparrow?
Well, Calico Jack is an actual pirate as well. Oh.
Maybe they all are.
William Kidd. And what did... Oh, Bartholomew Roberts. There's lots of pirates on Google. Steed Bonnet. Oh, I like that name.
Steed. How would you spell it? Steed?
Or Ede. Unless it's like steady bonnet. Steady on bonnet. Don't you go pirating that island. Steady on bonnet.
And what is your name, Sir Pirate? Steady Bonnet.
Steady on it. There's a Mary Ormond. Ooh la la.
You go, girl. You pirate up for the Queens.
Mary Read.
Read,
Francis
REED.
Drake. Was Francis Drake? No, he's not a pirate, surely. He's an
No.
explorer. He was an explorer.
Yes. Sometimes I can see why people would get confused between explorers and pirates, you know.
Men and their boats. What are you going to do? Rosie and Jim.
Rosie and Jim.
Jim.
Rosie and Jim. Something on their boat. That's not the tune. Do you remember the song? Anyway, well
no, I
done.
don't. Okay, well, yeah. I've come away. I've come with nothing, and I've gone home with nothing because I lost. Never mind.
But that's okay. But you would have gone home with 125,000.
Okay, lovely. Bank.
Bank, that's mine, thanks. Well done. That's great.
Okay, Blackbeard is real then.
Mm.
Not that or
Well,
that. There are fairy tales.
we've learned something today, and so the listeners, unless all the listeners are pirate experts.
Yes. Do you remember on back in the day on Facebook, you used to be able to change your language on Facebook to pirate?
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It
That
was like,
reminds me,
upload a status, me hearty.
I'm finding dead doubloons.
I'd
I
like
love the word
to
doubloons.
poke you with a cannonball.
Poke you with a cannonball. Oi, oi, Captain. Oi, oi, Captain. I can hear you.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye.
Hey, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
Blackbeard pirate.
Steady on.
Steady read, steady not,
Steady on, pirate
need.
boy.
Steady on pirate.
Oh, well, this has been a whirlwind. I've almost won 1 million. I think I need to
There's been
start.
lots of energy, lots of
I need
energy.
to
Isn't there?
reactivate my lotto account.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean that shows you now. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what the Norwegian lottery is like. There is a Norwegian lottery, but it obviously there's a lot less people that do it, so I don't know if you win a lot less, but the chances have to be higher. I mean, there's less than 6 million people in this country, so
Yeah. There's always the euro. The Euro Millions is a big one.
that's
Oh.
a big bad boy.
La.
Who made
That's
that
when you
euro?
get like your
Golly.
84 million. Even when I see on Instagram, you probably get these ads as well for like Omaze. Like
Never
in
heard of
this
it.
luxury 6-bedroom, 5-bathroom mansion in Cornwall for just 125. It's like luxury Omaze, luxury whatever they called it. Yeah.
So Euro Millions this Friday is 24 million.
That'll do.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
That'll
Absolutely.
pay off my student overdraft from 1974
Absolutely. Just about.
with all that interest.
Oh, honestly, student loans, don't get me started. Don't get me started. We've them and the dart charge, the two of them.
You don't get on with it. It's me and British Gas and you and Dart Charge and student
Honestly,
finance.
get out of here. I don't like any of you.
Get out
You're
of
not
my
nice. Get out of my pub, you lot. Yeah.
You scallywag.
Yeah, you rotten scoundrels. Yeah, don't like him. No. So no from me.
Oh,
Yeah, I
mate.
know. I know. Never mind. So yeah, let's talk about how dark it is. How's it going for you?
Pitch black now.
Sun setting at 6:48.
Well, it's 6:45 here now, and it be dark out there. So
It's a change. I just blinked and it's changed.
I'm quite lucky actually, because my brother, he knows I am a lazy bugger and I don't get up. And he bought me one of those Lumi light alarm clock things. And it wakes you up gradually with the light. And it is really nice and it does work. So I need to tweak my working hours so that I'm doing 8 till 4 again, because Lord knows that seasonal affective disorder, SAD,
Sad.
it affects me mega. And I'm like a little sunflower. I need the sun. I need the warm. But not too warm, as we discussed in previous podcasts, because I am ginger and it does burn me. But but yeah, I think I'm gonna have to adjust my days. I'm quite good that my work will let me do you know, as long as I do my hours, I can do 8 till
Mm.
4. Because if I do like 9 till half 5, I get there in the dark and then I leave in the dark.
Mm.
Disgusting.
It's in the words of me, it's poo poo caca.
Poopa gaga.
Yeah, oh, it's and obviously Norway's known for being a bit darker anyway, and it is. I mean, England's pretty dark, but it gets dark here. I just the same as you. Sad. It just affects me. But I'm actually purchasing one of those Lumi lights this weekend, so I'll do a little review later, maybe
Yes.
next pod.
Lumi, if you'd like to sponsor the podcast, we're available. We're
If
unbelievably
you could also
available.
sponsor me before Saturday, because I'm going to buy one, I'd really like it for free before then.
Yeah.
But hey, I can always return it.
Use discount
It's fine.
code OHMate for
Use discount code OHMate for 2% off your Lumi lights.
Wouldn't that be the dream?
SAD. Oh my God,
SAD.
could you imagine? Could you imagine?
That's like I love on like Chris and Rosie Ramsey's podcast that this podcast is sponsored by spoons.
Yeah. Oh, I listen to those all the time. I think it's so good.
They're brilliant.
I feel like I just relate so much to them. It's just so real life. I like that a lot.
Yeah. We're real life too. Real life loonies.
This is my life.
This is
This right
my
here.
life.
This is my life. It's
Oh,
my
my
life.
life.
It's my life. I don't know any of the lyrics. It's my life, my life.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
my
I tell you what we
life.
need for next time, Jess. We're gonna have to do a song of the week.
Oh yeah, we are. I didn't
Like
do one. I was
a
too busy prepping lottery
I know, I
facts.
can't believe you did. I actually went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
How do you feel actually? You were live on the podcast. And can I just say to everyone, that was live.
That was live.
We
I
didn't
didn't I
pre-rehearse.
didn't
You didn't
Google anything,
research.
clearly, because
No.
otherwise I'd have come away with a million.
Mm. No, you
Honestly.
knew all of that. You knew the Transformers. You knew the
Yeah.
what was the other one? Oh, you did well with the old Big Ben tar.
Yes, I knew it was going to be Big Ben because of old Guy Fawkes and the Houses of Parliament. Because
Parliamentos.
it's all attached, isn't it? It's all one big building, you see.
Mm. And so speaking of Guy Fawkes, obviously it's coming up to
Remember the what's it of November? Is it the 4th or the 5th? Because I always get it wrong.
fifth.
Remember the because there's the same number of syllables in most numbers. So I'm like, remember the 4th
The
of
9th of
November.
November.
The 9th of November. remember the 6th of November. Hey!
Andale. Yeah, good
Remember the
work.
1st of November.
Gunpowder, treason, and plot. Oh, did yours pop?
No, it's my nails are too long.
I was going to say you're doing it, but no sounds coming out of your mouth. No.
Yeah,
All
fireworks.
right. Oh yeah, there's obviously I just so used to firework day, but it's relates to England, so there's no fireworks here.
Well, they're slowly phasing fireworks out and replacing them with light drones because you know the
Yeah.
environment, animals, foxes,
I
that
think
sort
that's
of
cool
thing.
though. I think it's so cool. Those
Yeah,
drones, it's amazing.
yeah. Well, they had a drone illumination thing at Disneyland, and it was the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life.
What did they make from the drones, like Disney characters?
Like a pirate ship, a crocodile, a fairy godmother that the lights of fairy godmother, and when our wand went and it went ding, and the top of the castle was like, it was
That's what dreams are
incredible.
made of.
This is what dreams are made of. Hey now, hey now.
It's
Oh,
so fun. I remember I did Camp America, and I remember going to one of like the presentation days, and they're like, "Oh my God, this is going to be the best experience of your life." And I remember sitting there being like, "Yeah, all right, darling, calm down." Oh, yeah, I'm excited, but and I literally got there, and it was the most incredible experience of my life. And I remember coming home being like, honestly, it was incredible. Like I can't recommend it more. It's so brilliant.
sensational.
Yeah. And if anyone from Point of Pines is listening, hi. So I had a great time. Thanks so much for having me. Hi guys.
Hi
Speaking of
guys.
America, Hurricane Milton coming in hard.
Oh
I haven't checked
man,
that. That stuff like that gives me the actual
I
heebie-jeebies. Like when I watch
know.
the videos, it's like that is it's truly
It's
scary.
not,
Like,
yeah, and well, my TikTok at the moment is full of people like rescuing people's cats and dogs that have had to be left because their parent, and
oh.
I just like, I like how because their parents can't take them with them because they're owners, like, and I'm like, I can't watch this. This is breaking my heart. Don't go breaking
Mm.
my heart.
I was gonna do the other one. Breaking my arm. That was the same one.
Don't go breaking my
Um,
heart.
I won't go breaking
But
your
yeah,
heart. I couldn't if I tried.
natural disasters actually frighten me. The same as that tsunami on Boxing Day. Do you remember that?
Mm. It's powerful, more powerful than anything we could do.
I know. And that film,
More
what is it?
powerful than drone illuminations,
There's a few
bruv.
like I don't like natural disaster films because that could actually happen and that scares me. The Day After Tomorrow, that gave me a funny feeling inside watching that.
It gives me. I
And
watch it.
2012.
I feel like I watch them and it's like a premonition, or it's like
Yeah.
a. It's. I watch it going. This
Yeah.
is it, and then I wonder why I'm scared of flying and getting on boats because I take it too seriously.
Do you remember in 2012 it was like the year of the Aztec calendar or something and everyone was convinced the
Mm.
world was going to end and I remember going to bed that night and being like, oh God, then I woke up and I was like, oh, it's all fine.
And it was going around, wasn't it? It was all going around school, and they were like, "Tonight's the last night. It will end. This is the end." And I was like, "Oh,
Bye,
what
see
if
you
it
never.
is?"
Yeah.
So I made sure I had some Maltesers.
Mm.
You
I pet
know,
my dog.
I pet my baby dog.
Can,
I pet my baby dog.
can I pet that dog?
Can I pet? Oh yeah. Can I pet that
Can
dog? Oh, we are giving it tonight, aren't we? Giving it
you
lash.
tell? I would like to just inform you, I've not taken my medication for 2 days, so I am really, really
A zig a zig. Ah.
zig zig ah.
That's how
Yeah.
they should refer to ADHD, as like use Spice Girl references.
The zig zig ah, yeah.
And
When
yep,
two
after all the tests, we can confirm that you are a zig zig
a
R.
zig
And
ah.
after, and if you take this medication, two will become one.
Two will become
When
one.
two become
Become
one,
one.
take
It's so
this
love like you never
medication.
lived life before. Gotta
Close the
take
tabs
those,
in your brain, baby.
baby. Gotta take those pills now, baby. Yeah.
I need some stability.
Maybe we'll talk.
Oh, what's that?
Sorry,
Excuse me.
I'm.
Excuse me.
That's my keyboard armrest. But perhaps we can continue this conversation about ADHD and life on the spectrum next time. How about that?
I think what a great end and smooth transition into our next podcast topic. So we can do next time. We could talk about ADHD.
Yeah, boy.
We could talk
Well,
about
I've got all the experience over here.
absolutely, and that's what we've got. We've got someone live in the studio.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, what?